I think it's well accepted that in any development, the penthouse is really the jewel in the crown. It's the one everyone aspires to have. You just feel like you're on top of the world. It's such a fantastic feeling. I think that coupled with the enormous accommodation that's on offer here really makes for a very, very special apartment.
At McKim, we design for people, and Luce is no exception. Apartment 9 at Luce is a very special apartment. It's one of 2 penthouses. It has a north-facing orientation and opens up towards city views in the distance. The design team here at Luce workshopped the design externally. The material palette there was carefully considered further with the interior design team, and the intention was to establish a harmonious connection between the materials. The natural warmth of the timber combined with the natural stone and the darkened joinery. It brings the material palette of Luce together as one. Furthermore, the attention to detail and the finesse that the construction team carried through, it shows here at Luce. Throughout the process, the project was managed by a team of very precise and careful project managers, constantly workshopping and attending to make sure that the product is exactly what it should be.
It's a house, really, in terms of size. It's probably close to 30 squares of living. It's 3 bedrooms, large study, huge living area, scullery, wine room, big wraparound balcony. They're the kind of features that you don't get in many residential homes, let alone an apartment.
This project is unique to McKim in that the spaces are symmetrical. The zones are larger and the glazing is floor to ceiling height. The apartments are cleverly oriented towards the sunlight and no space is wasted. All space is used and optimised. The layout of the apartment considers everyday life and making sure that it feels like a home.
We want homes that provide a great feeling. We want people to walk into their homes and they feel happy, they feel natural light, they feel the palette is so easy to live with. They feel an instant, calmness, they feel relaxed in their homes, but their homes are practical, their homes flow well, they're functional. These things are so important to us. We listen very hard to our clients. Over the years, over our journey, we try and integrate what they need, how they want to live, and that certainly flows through to our apartment style, the way they're designed. I walk in here and I instantly feel quiet and calm and at ease because it's that kind of palette. And I think that's so important. It's got natural light and your building really adds to that. If you feel calm and it feels light and whatever, I think that's so important in architecture. And it's a bit of a thing that isn't often talked about, but it's a feel. And this apartment has a great feel to it. You know, just wandering around this apartment, your mind does wander and you start thinking about what an amazing place to entertain, to have family and friends over. You're so elevated, you've got such a magnificent view, you're looking over all the green tops of the trees. It would just be such a fantastic place to live. And your mind really does go there. You know, you stand here, you just imagine the joy that you get out of living in a property like this. Or if it's a stormy afternoon or a stormy night, you've got your fire going and you're that elevated, you feel like you've got such a great relationship to the sky and the whole world. You can see everything from up here. Such a great feeling.
Luce is unique in its contextual surrounding. Adamson Street itself is at the end of a quiet cul-de-sac and the street slopes downwards as you approach the building, which enhances that sense of intimacy and privacy.
Nearly 1,500 square metres of land here. And when we first had a look at this site, the fact that it was abutted by a side and rear laneway gave a nice separation to the neighbours.
It's got a sense of seclusion, yet openness at the same time.
To now stand in this penthouse and get that feeling of being elevated over all these properties, all the treetops and the magnificent views, and really never to be built out. It's such a unique feeling. Often we talk about introspective architecture, creating our own views. This is probably opposite to that. The views are here, the views are actually inherited. We've been able to position the building to take full advantage of that. You don't always get that, it's hard to create. So to have that on offer here, I think we'll see this penthouse do very well on the market.
Penthouse at Luce. Welcome home.